Hey everyone, it's Jackie, and I know I said I was going to start posting things on Thursdays, but I guess Thursday is just really not a good day for me because I had a bunch of sign language things that I had to do. We had a concert, and apparently a lot of band things are going on Thursdays and Wednesdays, so I think I'll just, post once a week when I can. Maybe during the summer I'll have a more regulated schedule. I am going to be filming my April wrap-up, and April was such a terrible, terrible reading month for me. I mean, I only read 4 books, and 2 of them were for school. It was bad. It was so bad, guys. I mean, I'm in a huge, huge reading slump right now. I mean, I've started a lot of books, and I just have not wanted to finish them up, and I'm like, no. I don't want to read this. I'm done. I put it down, and then, I'm having trouble with this. I'm going to talk about the first book that I read for school, which was The Stranger by Albert Camus. I don't have a physical copy of this book. I did borrow it from my school. This book was I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it was really weird and if you've read The Stranger, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think on Goodreads I gave it like a 3 out of 5, just because I was so neutral about it. I was like, I don't know if I like this book. I don't know if I didn't like this book. I'm just kind of like, oh, it was a book that I read for school. The next book that I read for school is Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. It was a complete 180 of The Stranger. I mean, it made me uncomfortable at times, so did The Stranger, but, it made me uncomfortable in a different way. The phrasing, I was like, oh, alright then, okay, I mean, I didn't really feel like, oh, why? I was just like, okay, that was different. I think I give this 3 out of 5 stars, too. 20th Century Lit, man. The class is strange, and the books you read are also very, very odd. The book that I finished over spring break was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I really, really enjoyed this book. My mind is still exploding over what happened, and I read this over 3 weeks ago. So I'm very hesitant to start Scarlet. The way this ended, and then how in Scarlet it's Little Red Riding Hood and not Cinderella. So I'm like, I want to know. A lot of people rave about the series. They loved the series. So I trust. I'm just a little hesitant. The last book that I read in the month of April, this is so sad. I mean, it's only 4 books, but Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my, I totally forgot her name. This and Cinder ended kind of the same way, so I mean, I feel like I'm getting a double dose on the same story, kind of like when I read The Hunger Games, and then right after that I read The Selection. I was like, okay, these are basically the same thing. Crown of Midnight, I gave a 5 out of 5 stars because I really loved it. I really am enjoying this series. I need to get Heir of Fire so I can read it. I mean, I'm really not used to being stuck in the middle of a series, because normally I will get the first book, and if I like it, then I'll get the second book, and then if I like that, I'll get the third book until it ends. So I'm not used to being in the middle of a series and being like, well, now what? I need to get the other one. I know Heir of Fire is out, but then I'm like, I need to slow down because then I'm going to catch up, and then I'm going to have to wait 50 years for the next book. That's mainly why I have not read a lot of series, is because I have to wait for the next book, and I'm a very impatient person. I need to pace myself. That was my April wrap-up. Sorry it's so short, and sorry that I skipped out for 2 weeks. I mean, I just had a lot going on. Hopefully I'll get better at it, and I will have more frequent videos, maybe not necessarily on Thursday, but hopefully once a week. I hope everyone has a great day, and enjoy your reading. Bye!